Greetings, flesh wound horror freaks, and welcome to a brand new special Masters of Horror edition of Flesh Wound Horror. I am Daniel Shine, joined as always by Todd Loya.
What's up?
Pugs Dread.
Namaste.
And Mike Kruger.
What's up, guys?
Nothing much. I'm eager to tackle some more Masters of Horror episodes.
We're going to finish off the first season tonight.
We are, yes. All very uniquely different episodes, too. So I'm kind of curious to see where everybody stands on them. So our first from director Lucky McKee, who at the time was the newest Master of Horror in the slate of directors that they had. And this one is Sick Girl. This one follows shy etymologist Ida Teeters is obsessed by her pets, her collection of insects. She works with her friend Max. Ida receives an anonymous package from Brazil with an unclassified insect. The bug breaks free from the box. Meanwhile, Ida falls for the gorgeous Misty Falls, who's bitten and infected by the bug and moves into Ida's apartment. When Ida receives letters from her former Professor Wolf explaining how the insect reproduces and transforms the animals it bites, Ida's apprehensive about Misty. All right. So I should actually a little bit a note on this one, because I remember at the time everybody was complaining about, well, not everybody, but a lot of people were complaining about Lucky McKee only really having May, which is a fantastic movie, but kind of feeling that he wasn't a true master of horror yet. This was initially going to be directed by Roger Corman, and that didn't materialize, obviously, which would have been his first actual directing gig since Frankenstein Unbound, I believe.
He also had the original All Cheerleaders die at this point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he it's kind of a shame, but then at the same time, Lucky, I mean, May, for me, that movie's going on 20 years old and still holds up. It's a fantastic movie.
I did not realize that.
Yeah. It's getting there. 19 years, I think. But this also stars, from May, Angela Bettis as Ida. Little bit more humor in this episode than certainly you got out of May.
What is that accent, by the way? Is it just nerd?
I was trying to figure it out too. I don't know if it was like a hint of German there. I thought
I was like a nerd with a hearing problem.
That could be it. That could be it. And we get the beautiful Misty Mundy, of course.
No, that is incorrect. We get Aaron Brown, sir.
AKA Misty Mundy.
No, FKA.
No, she used the Misty name after this.
Okay.
Whatever she was hot.
There you go. Todd disagrees. Kruger, first time watch. Shut up, Todd.
I get why.
It could have been a little bigger. I some reason he got me.
Kruger, first time watch. What did you think of Sick Girl?
I really enjoyed this one a lot. I wasn't really expecting me to actually enjoy a love story, but it actually is pretty fucking cute. Like, honestly, at sometimes, and I thought it was kind of soft-hearted, and then when it turns up goes into body horror stuff, it really goes hard and disgusting, and there's some really cool looking effects. I really love the bug and the design of him, and I love that it was a little puppet and shit, and everything and this one end I love the ending of this. The ending, are we doing spoilers?
Yeah, kind of. These are out there for a while.
Okay, because I'll go into more detail, but the ending I enjoyed the hell out of. I just thought, this is just such a sick little love story, and it was really, really enjoyable.
Yeah, I loved when Misty started to get possessed too, and made that like you don't like clam liquors comments of the landlady. And the effects are disgusting, like that ear, the pussy ear and everything.
Oh, dude, yeah, when the ear nuts, like it's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So speaking of ear nutting, Pugs, what did you think?
Well, I actually really love the scene where they have that bigot bitch encapsulate all the fucking feelings and and stupid thinking of like, oh, these homosexuals want to molest my granddaughter. Like, that's come on, that's retarded.
Are you just looking at her like a piece of meat?
Yeah. So, but yeah, Dan, actually, you're my favorite character in this whole story. Her work partner, fucking hilarious. Hell yeah, I want to know. So wank material. But no, dude, this story's fucking cool. I will agree with Kruger. It's cute and adorable. I was rooting for these girls the entire time, and the fact that spoiler, she was in love with her that entire time was pretty goddamn cool. And it's fucked up why those bugs were sent to her place.
Yeah.
And those bugs are fucking gnarly. Or that one bug is fucking gnarly as shit. So
yeah,
I'd be scared of shit. I'd probably move.
Yeah, kind of a lighter-hearted May with bugs. What did you think of this one, Todd?
Yeah, I was already a fan of Lucky McKee going into this, and Angela Bettis. And it delivered. I do really like this. You guys mentioned the bugs; they look really cool. I kind of knew Kruger was going to like this because of those effects.
Yeah,
but overall, I mean, it's solid. I mean, when she's a bitch to the landlord, I love that part. But yeah, overall, it's a solid entry. I recommend this one.
Yeah, I like the different feel. I know this is another one that some people didn't care for back in the day. Just maybe a little too quirky for them, but I think it worked great.
It could have used a little more Cronenberg dark. But yes, it's fucking cool. I don't know if that's what they're going for.
Could have. Yeah, I think this was meant to kind of be a little more lighthearted, but it manages. When it gets serious too. So I think it's a winner. I like this one a lot. So moving on to our next episode, which
wait, don't we rate these?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
we did.
Dan forgets every show.
I forget every show, so I'm consistent though. So all right, so. I give this one a 4 out of 5. I like this one a lot. It's not like top of the top for me, but 4 out of 5.
I'm a 4 also.
4.
I'm a 4.5. I really, really love this one.
There you go.
Nice. Yeah, there we go. I will say, Todd, and I think you can second this. I really wish Aaron Brown had continued making more just straight up.
I agree. Like I've said, Aaron Brown over Misty Monday. I have no interest in any of those other films she makes. They're just not very good. I know, Dan, you have an affinity for them because you spilled seed over them numerous times. But if you just watch them, they're not very good.
I disagree. I think there's actually more to them than a lot of softcore entries, but that'll be another show. We'll get Todd to rewatch Lord of the G-Strings at some point. All right. So our next one comes from the late, great Larry Cohen, and it is Pick Me Up. This one, in the middle of nowhere with only a 2-lane highway to connect it to anywhere, a recently divorced woman traveler who's a passenger on a bus that is broken down, gets caught in a bizarre and violent turf war between serial killers. All right. Kruger, what did you think of Pick Me Up?
Well, first off, I'm a fan of Larry Cohen with, Cue the Winged Serpent and the stuff. So I was really looking forward to this entry. And in the end, it wasn't my favorite one. The story wasn't it wasn't that the story wasn't cool. Like the thought of bringing two killers together and having them like cross paths and stuff is a really solid idea, but just in the end, like it wasn't my favorite performance by Michael Moriarty, and I didn't really like get his character. Like, I didn't find his character that believable as a, real murderer. But this one did have a really cool torturing scene that I enjoyed a lot, and there is like a couple of good kills. And the one thing I enjoyed the most was the references to the other horror movies. Like, there was a solid, like, that was kind of a solid theme going on through the whole thing, was that they were like referencing like Texas Chainsaw Massacre or other stuff, and I really enjoyed that part. But definitely wasn't my favorite episode.
Okay, what say you, Pugs?
I like the world they live in. I would like to think there's a lot of traveling serial killers like this that we don't know about, and one of them having a big ass truck with a fucking chamber in the back, fucking gnarly. Yeah, it's not my favorite, but I wanted to like it more than I did. But I think Larry Cohen's probably a little too soft to tackle this story. I would like to have seen, someone harder go for it, and actually go for it. But I did like, what's his name? Michael
Moriarty.
Yeah. I liked his character. I kind of wanted a solo film or like a prequel of how he got there. That'd be cool. Because like I want to hang out with him. I hope he don't kill me, but he seems like a good time.
I love Michael Moriarty and everything, and he was the highlight in this for me. The cat and mouse. And we can't not mention my favorite actress, Rizuka Bulk, in this one.
For old enough.
Who is a goddess.
She was. This is pre-skeleton. But
I wonder on those roses when she discovered meth.
Before she started hanging out with Schlack and smoking crack.
But no, I do. I actually really like this one. I always have. But I'm one who, everything Larry Cohen does, I find something I really love about it. So
yeah, this is one I actually would have really liked it to be a feature length. I think they could have given you a little bit more on, because it's weird because Fairuza Balk really kind of disappears for a while. She doesn't have as much screen time as you would think in this. And I would have liked a little more, back and forth, cat and mouse with her and the killers. But Michael Moriarty is fantastic in this. I love the scene with Michael Eklund, who, speaking of actors who went on to play some great psychopaths, Michael Eklund here in the convenience store scene, where he just like wouldn't accept the gun, and then that cherry pie gun speech, was really interesting. They give you these little bits of their characters that I thought was pretty fascinating. The poor girl hanging in that barbed wire thing, and it's like, "You're not my victim. I don't butt in." That was pretty good. I really do. This is one I like even more now watching it again. The ending might have been a little bit far-fetched for a non, supernatural kind of film. That was a little convenient, I thought, but nonetheless, great back and forth between the killers. Of course, we mentioned Moriarty, but I also got to throw out Warren Cole as Walker. I thought he was really, really good as well. That skinning bit that they had going there.
Yeah, I really like that scene a lot.
Never seen somebody get choked out with a snake before, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was sick as fuck. Like, that was such a great opener.
Hell yeah, dude! I thought he was gonna like poke him with like the venom or something. I'm like, no, he's just going for it. Cool.
Yeah. I wanted to spend a little more time. That's all I can say with this episode. I would have liked to have spent more time, but in terms of acting, this is as good as any episode of Masters of Horror. And yeah, Fairuza Balk's a goddess. So I'm gonna give this one a 3.5. What say you, Todd?
I'm a 4. I really like this one too.
Sweet. And Pugs?
I'm going also 3.5.
And Kruger?
I'm just a 3 on this one.
Okay. Oh, and I did want to mention this. This is based on a short story by David J. Show. So if you want to see maybe more background, you might get it there.
I'm surprised Dan didn't automatically give it a 5 because it's got his favorite crackhead.
She's not.
Yeah, seriously.
Living skeleton.
if you were in a room
Dan,
with her, why don't totally apologize.
Dan, why don't we move along?
We'll move along, but you are wrong. All right, so
I would
How can I
avoid
be
eye
wrong in an
contact
opinion?
so she don't ask me for money for drugs.
She's not. She's a little thinner than she used to be. That's all. God damn it. She works hard, I'm sure. She just.
What's your favorite river, Dan?
What?
What's your favorite river?
My favorite river?
Yeah.
I can't think of a river. I like Lake Lanier quite a bit.
It's Denial.
Fuck you. All right.
Thank you, Pugs.
I
know how horrible that one was, so I had to do it.
I'm gonna start searching for new.
Dude, you said river, and I'm like, we got one more story before we get there. What are you doing?
Yes, rivers will be a subject here in a bit. All right, so our next Masters of Horror from director John McNaughton is Heckle's Tale. And this, I should also say, is based on the Clive Barker short story. So there's other talent behind this one as well. And this one, a grieving widower seeking the help of a necromancer is told the terrible fate of Ernest Heckle, a man obsessed with reanimation. All right. So, obviously, I'm a huge Clive Barker guy, so I'm probably going to geek out on this one. But Kruger, what did you think? First time watch.
Yeah, I'm going to geek out with you, man, because I really fucking love this one. First off, it was really cool to see Dr. Shaw from the Terror Show in there. He played the I think the professor or something at the beginning. Mm-hmm. I like the sick humor in this a lot. And I also like, it taking place in like the 1800s gave me like, like kind of like a Frankenstein feel in some ways. And then once we got to like the necromancer, like I love that guy's character. I've seen him in other stuff.
The Crow.
He also like, I've seen him in he played I forgot who he played in The Crow. Gideon in The Crow, and then he also does voice acting for some of the Batman games. Just a fun fact I wrote down. And then the ending, man, with all the like necrophilia and stuff, it was fucking great. Like I was not expecting that going into the first like 20 minutes of the episode, and then when like everything just escalates so well in this, and I just had such a great time.
Yes, necrophilia here at Flesh Wound Horror always gets put over. Pugs, talk away with necrophilia. It's your thing.
It is. So when this first came out, I was really excited because, Clive Barker's name's attached to it. Mm-hmm. But back in the day, I did not like this episode, and I could not remember why. Because it ends on a high note. So I know. But this time around, I remember I didn't like it. I'm like, all right. I don't know what the fuck my problem was back then. Maybe I just wasn't in the mood for it or something.
Yeah,
I fucking loved it. I loved every moment of it this time. The opening still was kind of a slog, so I was like, oh, maybe this is why. But then I'm like, no, I was just a dumb kid at the time. Because this ends fucking hard. Again, all the necrophilia stuff, the necromancy, and all the characters are fucking cool. Like, it's like an old reanimator tale, and yeah, mixed with necromantics. So I was just a little retard. This entry is fucking awesome. I love it.
God, we need a reanimator with a corpse orgy now. It's got to happen. House of Reanimator. Shit, make it. You can make that happen. Todd, what did you think of Heckle's Tale? Then and now.
Well, then I was going to say I'm 100% with Pugs then. Now I'm not, but I liked it a lot better. I think the ending stuck, and I feel like this is next time I watch it, I think I'll like it a lot more. But it's definitely gaining momentum with me, and I did enjoy it.
Okay. Yeah, I fucking love this one. I mean,
yeah, I'm not to love yet. That's where I did like it a lot though.
This was like the perfect mix of like just old school gothic horror, but like perverted.
And you know, that's
and,
probably my issue. I'm not a big gothic horror guy.
Well, yeah, I am. I mean, Black Sunday, definitely probably my favorite.
Well, see, it depends. Okay, I should state that a little bit better. I'm not a big modern gothic horror fan.
Oh, okay, all right. Penny Dreadful did it pretty well.
The second season did not get renewed. Fucking COVID.
Of City of Angels,
yeah.
Third season. How do we do this? I don't even know, but I did hear that too.
Yeah. I was bummed. That show was good.
I hadn't even started it yet. Now I'm not in a hurry.
But yeah, this, man, when it started to get like sexual, I was like, oh wow, because I didn't really remember the Clive Barker short story, and I was just that look when he like enters the necropolis, man. I mean, it was just like, this is just perfection. It's
I would
gross.
like to be a spectator. I want to hang out there.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, the thing about this time period too is, you know, again, I go back to it. I think at some point, most horror is going to have to be period piece, because now it's just things are technology and everything. Like the world was, I mean, it was, you know, the Wild West basically at this time. I mean,
no, you just got to figure out how to eliminate the technology you don't want taken advantage of. It's not hard.
You can, but there's a certain feel that you get. Not all horror, obviously, but there's a certain feel you get from these kinds of this time period. You could do this story in modern times. I mean, you kind of had that with Necromantic, of course, but you just lose something, that sense of mystery and mysticism. And yeah, I love Montecito. That was John Polito's character, who also passed away, unfortunately. Great actor. And the ending is so fucked up. I popped. So for me, 5. I love this episode so much. I could spend more time in this world. Wish I could. What say you, Todd?
I am a 4.
Okay. And Pugs?
I'm gonna go 4.5 because I still don't love like the first 10 minutes, but everything else past that, fucking gnarly.
You didn't pop for Reanimated Dog? I want that as a prop.
Dude, I love that fucking scene.
Yeah. I thought when I first watched it, because John Polito plays a lot of sleazy kind of characters, I was like, okay, he's a bullshitter. But obviously this is gonna, you know, they're gonna run into like the real deal sort of thing. It didn't go the route I expected. But what do you rate it, Kruger?
I'm a 4.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, that's Heckle's Tale. You know, since we haven't done this in a while, Todd, did you say for people that want to see this right now, it's airing on?
They're all available on on Tubi. Season 1 is available on Vudu for free. So,
okay.
but both seasons are available on Tubi for free.
All right, there you go. I was going to say for anybody that, and I assume it's on HBO Go, right?
Well, considering it was a Showtime show to begin with.
Showtime. Never mind.
It's on Showtime.
I'm kind of retarded.
I don't even think it's on Showtime.
It is.
Because it was because it's a Stars Anchor Bay production. Well, now it's Stars, but
yeah, I can't even remember. I keep thinking of it as an HBO show. But anyways, so I'm a dummy. Moving on.
I will confirm though while we're talking if it is on Showtime.
Oh yeah, go for it. Just giving people some options on these. Season 1 is available on 4 separate Blu-rays, at least here in the US. So
everywhere else it's unavailable. You can get the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, the first season is also in a Mausoleum DVD set. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's how I have it. And those fuckers sent out like a couple of them have like double Jennifers, which I don't really complain, but like, give me every fucking movie. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up buying it separately and fixing it. Or I'm sorry. I wrote Anchor Bay back in the day and they fixed it.
Yeah.
The cool thing though, if you bought the separate DVDs, is you got the collector's cards. which I thought was kind of cool.
I know you can hear the disappointment in everyone else not getting it. The only thing I'll put over the mausoleum set, because you can take your little cards, but the mausoleum set comes with an extra disc.
There you go. There you go. I have the skull one for season 2.
I didn't get that one.
I did.
I didn't like that set. Honestly, I saw all the original releases. I just wanted the bonus disc.
All right, so we'll get into now the most controversial episode of Masters of Horror, probably period.
Banned from Showtime.
Banned from Showtime, and I'll talk a little bit about that. But this one's from director Takashi Miike, and it is from the Shimako Iwai story that it's based on. All right, so this one, set in the 1800s, an American returns to Japan to find the prostitute he fell in love with. But instead, he learns of the physical and existential horror that befell her after he left. All right, so first I want to say I was so beyond excited for this particular episode because, again, Takashi Miike, and around this time, I mean, my God, the stuff he was coming out with, I mean, or had come out with, I mean, Audition, Visitor Q, Ichi the Killer. I mean,
he could do no wrong. Like, yeah, he was a trusted name.
Oh, dude, my God, he was so, he still is, but I mean, at this time, yeah. But I was also excited because Billy Drago was another, unfortunately, the late great Billy Drago, a guy who at one point I almost went to acting school with he and his wife. It didn't happen, unfortunately.
Delta Force 2.
Yeah, first celebrity I ever actually interacted with. So naturally I was geeking out. This was the one I was the most excited for. And then we get the news that this was apparently too fucked up for even a pay channel like Showtime to air. And I was crushed, dude. I was so mad. Todd talks about Fanboy Dan. Fanboy Dan was angry. Fanboy Dan was on some message boards at this point.
Fucking nerd.
Saying some varying. I think I said, I was probably like, I will fucking cancel Showtime if you don't air this. This is ridiculous. I was so angry. I eventually,
even though they basically immediately said that it was coming out on DVD instead, did you really have any idea? Like,
I had to wait for the DVD.
It's owned by, it's made by Anchor Bay, who likes to make money off what? DVDs.
Yeah, I know, but I still should have aired on the goddamn channel.
It's like,
hold on a second. You think they didn't do that on purpose?
I kind of do.
Oh,
I disagree.
I tell you, I think Showtime may have had some issues, but it's nothing they couldn't have cut.
I think they saw this, and with the elements of the fetuses, and I think that somebody looked at this and was disgusted.
Now that Todd's brought that up, I'm with you, Todd. That is a good marketing move. It gives you a reason to buy it other than the extra disc.
And you know what? To American fans, that's more of a to the average American horror fan at that point, that name didn't mean a lot. The fact that episode was banned from Showtime meant a lot more.
I wish I could say they were that smart. I think there was some executive that saw this and was just like, this is the most vile filth I've ever seen, and it bothered them, and that's how it went down the way it did. But we'll never know. All right.
Considering executives don't watch what the hell's going to air on the network, so that's your first flaw in logic.
I don't know. Somebody saw this and just were like, no. I don't know how it went down. I would love to see new extras just for this. I'd be very curious to hear the story behind it. But all right, first time watch. Kruger, what did you think of this beautiful epic period piece romance?
Yeah, man, this is some shit. Like, I've heard a lot about Imprint over the years, just being a fan of fucked up movies, and I've never pulled the trigger because, you know, if I was going to watch Masters of Horror, I wanted to, you know, do the whole thing. And man, what a way to end it! Like, this is possibly one of the most fucked up things I've ever seen in my goddamn life. Like, I'll get into more detail with the spoilers, but goddamn, man, like, I was not expecting this to be so fucking twisted. And like, I've seen Takashi Miike stuff at, like, Dead Alive and, you know, Ichi the Killer and all that, but I just was not expecting it to go to the lengths with just like you said, the fetuses and so much disturbing imagery. We get some body horror that is just fucked up, like horrible torture scenes. Like, this is like some really, really twisted fucking shit, and it is my fucking favorite episode. I absolutely love this. I'm gonna watch it probably 100 more times, and yeah.
Yeah. I apologize there if I talked over anybody. I think my feed went out, so I'm back apparently. So
you didn't.
Okay, so you guys froze for me.
So just move along.
I wasn't being an a-hole. Bugs, what did you think?
I think you're an a-hole. No, I'm fucking with you.
I second that.
So I don't remember how I first saw this. I was talking to you guys off air about this. It was either a leak or a bootleg, but I remember I haven't seen it before the official release, and being blown away then. I was blown away harder this time because it's been a couple of damn years since I've seen this movie. I always remember like, oh man, this one's like one of the most fucked up ones. Now, I'm not going to say it dethroned Jennifer, but it did take the place of second place away from Cigarette Burns. This movie's fucking great. It has everything I like. Dead babies, dead fetuses, really, just being tossed. And then, like, it's like an onion story where they just peel layer after layer, and it's like the Joker. She just tells the story differently every fucking time, and just a little more. And by the end, you're just like you bring out a wash off. You're just tired and exhausted from like this trauma journey we just went on with her and him. And then like you find out how much he loves her, but he can't do shit about it. And yeah, this is the most fucked up episode of Masters of Horror and the best episode of Masters of Horror. So I absolutely adore it.
When they were bullying her and the fetus just falls out, I was like one of the few moments of humor. Well, that's not
I was still laughing.
Spoilers, Dan. Jesus Christ.
Oh, well, this one's older.
You can't help it.
Todd, what did you think?
Yeah, I've always really liked this one. Also, I did do some research. Pretty sure we probably all did see a leak or a bootleg because it did air Canada and the UK. I'm not sure where the leak originates from. So that's that kind of leads into my other theory, but anyway, because if the UK has the balls to air it and they don't hear, that's just weird to me. So again, goes to my it's a work. But this episode, it's probably still my third favorite, but it's definitely the hardest episode, like nastiest.
This shit right here.
Yeah, that's rough. But I mean, but that said, it's not one like I'm going to go to and watch all the time. It's definitely a more rough one. But I do really love it. So
it's rough on so many levels. I mean, it's sexually fucked up. It's got the torture. It's so. And there's just that weirdness too. Like when they're just like rowing in at the beginning and there's like bodies in the water and then they get off and it's like they're all going to Chuck E. Cheese. like who cares? There were bodies floating in the river. I mean, it was just, this one is,
I would hang out all the time. I want to live in this world.
I could see this one too. Like, I mean, obviously I was older, but I could see like a kid that was like at that time enjoying Masters of Horror, and this would be the one. Be like, like it would fuck you up. Yeah. And it's weird too. The weirdness too with the reveal at the end and everything. I mean, it just it's hard to watch. Like I said, every sexually fucked up, gory. It's nasty. It's ugly, nasty. And I want to defend. A lot of people criticized casting Billy Drago, who very rarely. And I don't know why. I read this in several reviews back in the day that they should have hired like a more like romantic lead. And I'm thinking like, what the fuck is romantic about this story? It made more sense that you hired a guy.
I get why they'd say that because it would have a different. The impact would be a little different. I've never had an issue with casting Billy Drago, but that's just because I like to see him on screen. But I do get the logic on wanting someone, mentioning him and a different person in that role. So I get where they're coming from.
Yeah.
Off topic. If I was to ever be born again, I want to be baptized in that river.
You want to go fishing in that river?
I want to. So I'm taking my next vacation.
Oh, this one's a fighter, and oh shit. So guys, this one's not overhyped in terms of how fucked up it is. It really is truly fucked up. I am a 5, but expect that going in. It's
5.
Yeah,
5
there you go.
5 for me too, man. Like I am a fan of some fucked up shit, and this I have to when I finish this, I had to in my head think about like, man, like this may be the most fucked up thing I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
And with your mother, no doubt.
Yeah,
you watched it with the family,
with my whole with my whole family, bro. And I was surprised how cool everybody was with it, but like also because like I think everybody appreciated like how fucked up it was, but like also just like the levels of fucked up. Like I said, I'll get into more with the spoilers, but yeah, I'm a fucking 5, man. This is the best episode by far.
Awesome. All right, so yeah, I guess we'll get into more open spoilers. I know we've had some, but again, these episodes are very old now. But now,
and come back for the next episode if you don't want to hear spoilers. So
absolutely,
it's spoiler time. There's your warning. Thank you for joining us, Dan. They've been warned. Go for it.
All right. So, well, since we're still on Imprint, I guess we can talk spoilers on that first. Because, oh, dude, so many dead babies. They were doing
Dude, so many dead fetuses. We see a live abortion, bro. Like, straight up. Like, no fucking covering anything. Like, straight up. You watch an abortion,
digging in there,
and then like just, dude, and then like the mom, right? The mom when she's just like flinging the dead babies around, like I'm like, holy fuck, dude, what the fuck am I watching?
Another day at the office.
Like it's funny because, because like once we got to the kimono scene, I was like, oh, this is gonna be really fucked up, and like when she pissed herself, I was like, oh, that was pretty fucked up, and I was. What I end up getting is so disturbing and so twisted on so many levels, and then all the twist it gets at the end, where it's like, yeah, he loved kimono because he's a fucking pedophile. Like, what the hell? Like, what the fuck? Like, it takes you so. Yeah, and incest, pedophilia, dead babies. What other fucking goddamn fucked upness do you want? Like.
Yeah, not at all.
Watch it for Christmas, guys. Just sit down and make it a new tradition. Yeah, I was like, oh, I think I actually forgot that they were brother sister.
I did.
It's been a little while.
I completely forgot.
Of course, she's an incest baby. Why not,
sister? Dude, why's your hand got teeth? Like that's just weird. Where does it go after? Yeah, it's fucking gross.
And then such a sick fucking effect.
Honestly, though, like getting a hand job from that thing, kind of cool.
Oh. Don't get a blowjob.
Oh.
I'm being a fit.
I'm gonna give you a header. Can you imagine those worlds colliding? You've got the grandpa.
I want it.
Can you imagine his like son's there? It's like, boy, what the fuck did you do? Oh, God.
In the end, also, this is a ghost story, isn't it? Like, it's a ghost story. Like, I mean, that's what I got out of it, at least. Especially when the one fucked up girl with the twisted face is like telling her stories. You see like demons and shit behind her.
Yeah.
So I took it as like she was like a ghost almost.
Yeah, you could definitely interpret a lot of different things from this, and it is also an episode that you do have to pay attention to because there's very some subtle stuff, and like I said, there were a couple.
That girl's reasoning for like murdering the nicest person that's ever been nice to her is kind of endearing, but and like you understand because she's fucked in the head, like literally she's got fucked in both heads. Like I'm gonna murder her, so I make sure she goes to heaven, and then I'm gonna hate her to make sure that that God knows or Buddha knows that we're not friends. I gotta protect her.
Yeah.
Like, wow, who the fuck damaged you? And then we find out
David Carradine.
Her dad, her dad raped her. Fucking like she just had a shit life.
Yeah, it's not a feel good episode at all.
I felt great. I don't know what you're talking about.
I can see like the corporate meeting, just like Mike sitting like in the middle of the table. It's like, dude, what the fuck? Can't you just do zombies or something? I mean, and what the fuck was in her head? Yes.
Yeah, this fucking movie's great. I want to rewatch it now. Damn it.
There you go. So that's Imprint. You guys have spoiler talks for any other episodes?
Nah.
Heckle's Tale.
Yeah, I got a little bit for Heckle's Tale. I just want to say, like, I love the character of the necrophilic witch woman, whatever the fuck she was, and like her fucked up zombie family is so sick. Like, and the zombie baby was awesome too.
And that's a lot of time that went by there. I was going to say those corpses, there must be some magic keeping them together, a little less gooey there.
How cool would it have been? A cameo from Billy in Hocus Pocus would have been. Nick Harris, like he could have been.
That would have. Can you imagine? Oh man, you're watching that, and it's like it's fucking Billy.
Yeah. Do you guys know the Sanderson sisters?
Oh, can you imagine them just like flying down, and then it's just like looking around. It's like this is fucked up, and then just like flying off. We need more.
Dude, how great was it when the guy was so appalled at the end when she was like telling her story?
Yeah,
he's a prude. I would have been like a kid in Disneyland. She's doing what? Cool. Can I watch?
I guess. Yeah, I think at the end he just had that. Well, I guess I'll just go on old timey Tinder. Give up reanimation thing. So, all right. Well, that's all I have for spoilers. Todd, anything else?
No.
All right, guys. Be sure to stalk us on all social media platforms, as you can see here. And that is all. Oh, and like, share, and subscribe here on YouTube as always. And that's all I've got, gentlemen. I hope you have an awesome evening. And we will be back now with season 2 of Masters of Horror.
Maybe Dan will get it right the next time. Good night.